I'm Margaret Stevens-Reed, Director of Fund Development at Valley Life, and welcome to Valley Life Holiday Tips. This is our 5th installment, and we're going to have a ball today. We're going to get Santa nice and toasted so he leaves you a great present. Hey, we're talking about Christmas, and we did a pajama drive. Thanks to our giving society, the Bernice Cassell Society. We took in about, 25, 30, 40 pairs of pajamas, and then the society kicked in the money for the rest of them. So we have 95 pairs of pajamas going out to our residents in our homes. Santa went by and delivered presents to them on Friday. And tomorrow, which is Christmas Eve, one of our wonderful donors, Dr. C. Scott, is going to dress up like Santa, and she's going to go out and deliver pajamas to our home. So we're very excited about that. So to everybody that helped us, thank you very much. And with that, on to giving Santa something really nutritious and tasty that will, like I said, make him want to leave maybe a little something something for you under the tree. So to help me do that today is our IT manager, Stephan DiGiacomo. Please welcome Stephan. Hey, Stephan.
Hi, Margaret. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we are making not your child's eggnog. We're making a very adult eggnog today, right?
Yeah, as with any Christmas at my house, at least, really can't get started without the eggnog. And typically, I'm the only one partaking. But, I'm much more fun when I've had a few glasses of eggnog, so.
Okay, so get me started. I've never made eggnog from scratch, so how do we start?
All right, well, you might gather from the name, but egg is involved here. So we're going to start with creaming some eggs and sugar together. Okay. And so you're going to need 4 egg yolks separated, okay? And you want to reserve the egg whites because those will come in at the end.
Whites.
Okay, so we've already separated a few.
Okay, so we've got one more to go.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and separate the last egg here, get the egg white separated so we can throw the yolk in.
Yay. I'll be your sous chef over here.
Thank you so much. All right, and into that, we're going to add 1/3 cup of sugar. Otherwise, it's going to taste mostly like egg. So if you have a stand mixer, makes very short work of this. You can use a handheld mixer as well. Basically, you're just looking to get the sugar combined. Okay. So you can see it's already dissolving. Mm-hmm. Later on, you'll use a hand mixer, again a stand mixer, to beat the egg whites. So right now, we're really just trying to get the sugar combined. Looks pretty good. Not too gritty. Like a little grit in my drinks. I don't know. That's just me.
A little grit. Or I guess this is more of a bite. Okay. What's next?
All right. So now we're going to add in a few other magical ingredients here. Okay. Eggnog's typically known for being a very nutritious meal in and of itself. So you have the egg yolks, you have heavy cream, and you're going to need about a cup of that. So go ahead and add a cup. Oh,
take the top.
I'm going to take the top off. Safety first.
All right.
Okay. We need about 2 cups of milk, whole milk preferably. Again, make sure it's extra nutritious. Keep it extra warm.
Well, everybody knows at the holidays, calories don't count.
That's true. That's true. My waistline would say otherwise, but okay. And then we're going to add the extra special ingredients. First of all, being nutmeg, one of them.
How much
you need
nutmeg?
about a teaspoon of nutmeg. So that really is what gives it its flavor. I mean, you really can't have a good eggnog without nutmeg.
Can I mix while we?
Sure, absolutely. You don't need to beat it too much. You just need to combine the ingredients.
Okay.
And then the best ingredients, of course, any type of brown liquor really would work. You can use a brandy. And it basically just calls for 3 ounces. You're going to use we're going to use a bourbon, some good old Jim Beam here. So go ahead and throw in 3 ounces of that, roughly, as well as I can measure, of course. If you weren't going to use the bourbon, you might want to add an extra quarter to half a cup of milk, just to make sure that the consistency is right.
All right.
Because it's already fairly thick, and we're actually going to thicken it up a little more here. Okay, so we're going to set this aside now. It's combined. And we're going to beat our egg whites with the hand mixer. Put that in another bowl here.
Let's do this way.
And it might be difficult to hear me, but you're going to beat these until you get soft peaks. Those look like soft peaks to me. See? Holds together somewhat well now. So we just added a little air to it just to make it a little fluffy. And we're also going to whisk in an extra tablespoon of sugar directly into the egg whites. And that's just for good measure, you know. I'm trying to forget the fact that it's the main ingredient is egg here. And raw egg, that is. And of course, there are recipes for using cooked egg as opposed to raw egg. But again, if you're going to do that, and if you prefer to have fewer calories and a light recipe, you might want to just go to the store and get the old eggnog
over-the-counter eggnog
in the dairy aisle. So this is really for the original eggnog experience. So we've mixed that in, and now we just combine. Just slowly combine, fold, they say. We'll have to, we do have a spatula. Yep. Okay, great.
Hey, this is a well-equipped kitchen.
Okay. So we're kind of doing it backwards. I'm going to fold the mixture into the egg whites, but basically we're just trying to not let as much air out of the whipped eggs or egg whites. And then just make sure you get all that good eggnog, or the nutmeg that's kind of settled on the bottom there. All right. And just kind of fold it together.
Oh, you can smell it.
I can't smell much, but.
So now what? Is this it?
This is it. And now
we chill it?
It just gets chilled for,
okay, well,
20, 30 minutes or so.
Let's pour it into here.
We got to fill that whole thing up.
Great. All of the goodness.
Oh, yes. It does tend to separate, that nutmeg tends to fall to the bottom.
And then I'm going to pour it into. Great, and we'll put it in the refrigerator and let it chill. All right, so it's been about 30 minutes, and we've got our homemade eggnog nice and chilled. And so now it's the presentation. So, oh, look at that. Yummy. Ooh, this one's really thick. Okay, but how about a little cinnamon stick? So I put some cinnamon and nutmeg together.
Oh, that sounds great.
I'll add a stick. All right, here you go. And we're going to ask Greg, our communications manager, to come over and try it with us. Come on, Greg. All right, coming in. All right. Cheers.
Cheers, yes. Here's to a much better 2021.
Oh, this is really yummy. Really yummy. Okay, so now back to Santa. So you leave Santa a little bit of this. But you know how Santa has to stop at a lot of houses? So why don't you make him a little go cup so he'll feel like he stopped by Starbucks. And then with your cookies, package those so that he can just stop by, pick up his drink and cookies, and leave you a little something in a smaller box. Well, that's it for today. Thank you to Stephen for dropping by, and we'll see you next time. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.